What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Sober Boys podcast. Today, me and Michael are going to try to explain the best we can, like different ways of doing drugs. We're not saying go out and do drugs. We're just saying different perspectives of snorting, shooting, and maybe smoking, which neither one of us has smoked heroin, so we can't really give like a solid foundation. We're only giving our opinion, so don't take it as facts. And please get off my computer, Frank. Thanks. So, yeah, I can't take it as facts, but is there only one way of shooting, and that's black tar heroin?
That's what I've heard. There's probably another. I've heard you can do it another way. You can melt something. You might get smoke. I heard you
You
can smoke it. Don't give me don't bet on that, but I'm just saying I've
don't
heard
quote
that.
you on that.
No,
Yeah, because what do they mainly use to like get the veins to pop out of their arm? What is that thing they put around, like that rubber thing? What the hell is that?
I forgot. You might use a bungee cord, belt, whatever.
Frank, come on, get down.
I forgot what they call it.
Come on, dude. Get up my come on, get off my computer. Sorry about that. He's just very needy.
Then you got to put water on the spoon and all that crap.
Yeah, don't you like you put the heroin on the spoon and then you
Yeah.
take the lighter and you light it underneath it and it heats it up and then you just take the needle in and you just pull back the lever on the needle and it
Yep. Then you
puts it
got to
into
put.
it.
Oh, you can't just do it. You gotta have water. It depends how much you're gonna shoot up, how much water you need. Then you gotta have cotton and all that crap.
I feel like it just takes too much time and it's much more complicated. And I heard that the rush doesn't last as long. Like it's more powerful, but it doesn't
Yes,
last as long.
it sure don't. I haven't
So
really shot up many times. I'm not saying I haven't, because I have,
you've
but
shot
it's
up once.
like 3 or 4 times. I can't remember.
That's a lot.
I'm glad I could never could figure it out by myself. That's a good thing, probably.
Yeah, because you'd probably be shooting it up instead of snorting it.
Yeah, because
But
every time
like,
I tried it, I would waste my drugs. I was like, fuck this.
right. So you're like, I'm just gonna go back to what I know best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because if
I
I'd have
was
been, say, if I would have been around people shooting up for like a year and tried it, there's no way I would have had to figure it out how to shoot up.
I can't remember this boy's name, but when I was working at that place where I was working with the inmates, we had these people come from teen living, and these kids were at this facility that was Christian like, but they
Mm-hmm.
would they would send these kids, they're addicts and they're trying to rehabilitate them, or
We're trying to.
trying to rehabilitate them or whatever it's called. Re- how you say it? Rehabilitate?
Really, yeah, that's you got about right.
Yeah, through like God and all that. One of the people, because the girls left, we had three girls at first, but then we ended up having men. And one of the guys there, I can't remember, he said that he like passed out on the toilet shooting up heroin.
Mm.
I
I
was
got a
like,
story about that. I knew a guy I went to this treatment with in Greenville, went to Port. They got a Port in Rocky Mount now. But he told me he OD'd, got back home, hit the drug when he OD'd because he feel like he and went back and did it again.
it's like they don't learn.
And just he just said, "Oh, I just tried to put less in there."
Jesus Christ.
How about that drug would have still been so powerful? It didn't matter how much you done.
Right. That'd been wild. Like, hey, I only do a
Also,
little bit.
also knew a boy that said he OD'd like 35 times in 30 days.
That boy's on a record.
I don't. This was 3 or 4 years ago. I don't. He might not be alive or could have already OD'd about 60 times by now. I don't know.
My mom said my cousin OD'd and like died 5 times and they brought him back.
He had Narcan, I'm guessing. If you
He,
don't have Narcan, guys, you lift up their ball sack, put ice under it.
really?
Yep. I don't know if I could. I mean, I'd rather do that than somebody be dead, but it might be uncomfortable.
How does that help you from your overdose?
Because you got to think about it. About 5, 6, 7 years ago, whenever they didn't have Narcan.
That's true.
Okay, there's things called Suboxone. It's the same thing as a Narcan. Somebody said you could do that, but I don't know how that would work.
I heard Suboxones can be addictive.
Yes, they can. It's actually more addictive.
So much for being helpful.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing against it. If you know you can't, you never gonna be able to stop. That is a better option because it lasts all day.
Ooh.
But say you take a Suboxone right now, you never did it heroin, it would make you high as a kite. Okay, one time I was in rehab, I was clean. I was having these weird, I couldn't eat, so I was like, I need to get on maintenance or something. Now I wish I would have sucked it up. I got on that, and it made me so effing high.
How long were you high for?
About all day. I was high in the rehab. Yeah. But there's a shot like Suboxone. If that's more better than the regular, because you can wing off that after you get like you have to have like at least 3 or 4 shots. I had no withdrawals coming off of it.
Really?
Nope.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah, I just reading the guy just got caught $300,000 worth of black tar heroin. He
Oh,
got he,
darn.
he was from Texas, but got caught in Louisville. They said it come out of Mexico. I don't know.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Damn.
I
That's a lot
know.
of black tar heroin. You know how much that could probably kill? How much black tar heroin he could have to
See,
kill?
is black tar heroin actually safer? Because it seemed like how do you put fentanyl in that?
Right? How do you combine it? Sorry. It's a weird.
I mean, and somebody think about heroin. Somebody could sell you some fake black tar because it looks like road tar.
Imagine that injecting rotar.
Yeah, man just got caught with manslaughter of heroin overdose.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what happened at, but I just read about it. Yeah,
I don't think heroin's ever going to disappear. I think it's always going to be part of every.
it's
I
getting.
feel like even when me and you are 90, heroin's still going to be a problem.
You think so? Because heroin used to be a problem a long time ago, but it went away.
But look where it's at now. It made a comeback.
It didn't have fentanyl in it neither.
Nope. That's the thing too. Fentanyl's a lot stronger too. You got to think heroin might go away, but fentanyl will probably still be here.
Yeah. Cocaine, heroin, handgun, 30 pounds of pot seeds in Pennsylvania.
And these people are just like, I get it,
God,
selling drugs, it's tax free. You make a shitload of money, but then you got to think about the risk, the risk that you're putting yourself in.
okay, just say I've been to jail 3 or 4 times. Jail don't bother me. That means I'm a good candidate for it. Jail don't bother me, so what's the big deal if I get caught? Jail don't scare me.
The problem is you not going to jail. The problem is somebody you selling to or somebody that you're around is a rat.
Yeah, then they're gonna get dealt with.
They're gonna be dealing with it. You got to figure out who they are first, especially if you got a lot of clients. It'd be a lot harder to figure that one
You
out.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You muted yourself. You just muted your mic. There you go. It's unmuted. I hear you fine.
All right, I gotta go help my dad real quick, okay?
All righty.
All right, I'll be right back.
Sounds good. All right, he's back, y'all.
Yeah. My dad went to grocery store to help me get stuff up.
Nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah.
just feel like snorting is more common than a lot because I just feel like it's easier to do, and especially if you're on the road, like you could do it in your car, you could do it in your house, you could do it at school, you could do it in your office, like on a lunch table. It's just
Yeah.
easier to be able to hide it in the bathroom.
Say you get caught by the police. Sometimes you think about, oh, where if I get caught, I can hide it here. But when you actually get pulled over, you don't think like that.
Nope, everything you planned, everything you thought of, all went out the window. You're
Yep.
literally in fucking fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
You're like, son of a bitch. You're like, oh, I'll put it here. They'll never guess it. I'm gonna be cool, calm, and collective. When you really see him, it's like, fuck, gotta, hey, officer. No, not
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like if I put in a can of chewing tobacco, they look there.
I wonder if anybody's ever put heroin into their chewing but tobacco can.
Like you couldn't just put it on top, put it underneath, you know.
Right, like pick up the
I
dip,
mean,
put the heroin under, and
yeah, I mean, not just an empty can because they shake, they go, oh, that's not chewing tobacco.
you're saying like grab the back, lift it up out of the can, put the heroin down, and put the back back in the can and close it.
Yeah,
Do you think they would lift up the tobacco, or do you think they just pop it and look?
I wouldn't think so, but you never know.
Depends on the cop. If it's a rookie, you could probably get him, but if it's a pro, you might not be able to.
Yeah,
Or why
there's
the
like
cop's
some
not
like,
looking, toss it in his car.
yeah,
The
yeah, I
officer's
don't
got
want.
a heroin.
Yeah,
Arrest him.
um, okay. Here's my thing. Say you know you don't got drugs, and you cop find some drugs, you'd be like, I know that fucker planted that.
Exactly. Didn't you tell me a story about that? No, 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 no. It was a
I
coworker.
don't.
Coworker was telling me. He said that he got pulled over and they had like he had a bong in his lap with him and the girl he was dating at the time. And he said that they got pulled over for weed. He said, but he noticed that the cop crawled through the trunk, and you know how some cars have the trunk and you could drop the seat and then crawl through the back seat. And he said he
Yeah.
crawled through and then was like, "What's this?" And he was holding like a little baggie, and he was like, "Bro, he put that in the car. He put that in there." He was like, he
Oh,
planted that because he was like, we didn't have any weed, and he was just like, "What is this?" And it was meth, and he was like, "There's no fucking way. Neither one of us smoked meth, and what's in my lap is a fucking bong for weed." So they ended up dismissing that because kind of find out they couldn't prove it was in his vehicle. He's like, that fucker planted it in there, trying to make us get in trouble. Because he said the cops in that area are shady as fuck because they were pulling
okay.
somebody over. Go ahead.
Did the cop have video camera or anything?
He didn't say because he said the cops pulled over some other people in the gas station and then just somehow just randomly came up behind them and pulled them. So he said they're all acting shady as fuck. Frank, I don't
This
want to rub you. Stop.
this one cop somewhere, I forgot what it was. He got like 35 years for he planted drugs on like 20 people.
I think that nobody should be doing that. Like, just be honest. You don't gotta plant nothing on people. I feel like you should get arrested if you plant something on somebody.
Yeah, it'd be different. I mean, I wonder if a
Sorry.
cop ever try to plant like big amounts of drugs on people.
Sorry about that, everybody. Frank won't get off my freaking computer. I had to toss his ass. I wonder if
Yeah,
they've ever planted like so much to the point where it's like bricks.
I would bet so, but I don't know.
You just open your trunk and your trunk's full of heroin. It's like the size of like center blocks.
Yeah,
I would be like, that is definitely not mine. I mean, if you want me to go ahead and sell this, officer, I mean, by all means, I'm gonna be rich by tonight. But this ain't mine.
I know.
You planted this here. So you planting this here is telling me that you want me to sell it.
Yeah.
So you're the, you want me to be the running man. You're the distributor. Okay. I'll be the package delivery guy.
Yeah. I know.
You must be reading something. You look hella concentrated.
Yeah, I was.
Is that the place y'all staying at?
Yeah.
You on the porch?
Yeah.
Is your dealer live next door?
No.
Is that who you're waiting on? Your dealer's sitting outside?
No. Yeah.
You still got
No.
that bike?
Yeah. Nobody here knows where the people I have dealt with. They don't know where I live.
What's up, Milton?
Oh.
What's up?
How's
Yeah.
life treating you?
Hey, can you see the big fire from where you're at?
No.
Okay.
I heard all about it though, and it was a little smoky here, but I haven't seen really nothing here since that happened.
Well, it's between Harrisburg and Waynesboro.
Yeah, I'm not too far from Waynesboro. I'm in Stanton, and that's only like 15 minutes away, but no, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a big gas line, but
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I better do something about it.
Yeah, they were trying to make some meth and it blew up. I don't know.
Yeah, you become a conspiracy theorist. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're trying to blow up a meth lab down there. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah, I definitely can't see it from here because I'm an hour and like 15 minutes away. But at work, I'm about 15 minutes away from Waynesboro.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't know. I don't know. Mom's not said nothing about it. I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. And now, like, take people in school, like, you never thought they would do drugs, and they started doing drugs.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night. There were like a lot of people from where we grew up, we went to school with, we thought we're never going to be addicts, end up being, or
Yeah.
end up getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Sorry, Mom was telling me time to eat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
I can't think of anybody off the name, but I know they're like I'm talking about people like man, they're them goody two shoe people, and they probably doing drugs.
Like the popular kids.
Yeah. Take people like Malin Bun.
Oh, didn't she get on drugs bad?
No, I don't know about her, but I'm just saying people like her.
I was hearing some rumors that she was like got really bad on drugs, and
For real?
that's why like her and Dustin broke up, and she got like really bad on drugs, bad. But that
Oh,
could just be a rumor. I'm not saying it's allegedly, everybody, allegedly. But yeah, she was friends with Laura, wasn't she? Laura
yeah,
Shower and all that.
like
Yeah,
people like that. That's like a like them
Laura.
type of people.
Yeah, like Laura Shower, Malin Bun, or what was that other girl Laura hung out with that was popular? Jessica and Gracia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my.
like them.
If them, I would. Oh my. I don't know what I would say if that was true.
Or Jacob Green's girlfriend, Kennedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I,
or
they may
him.
be. Yeah.
Are they married now?
I think so. Could you imagine going to Rocky Mountain and see them going down the street? They're begging for change or something.
Right? Because I'd be like, did your parents have some money? And weren't you like on the football team? Weren't you the quarterback at one point? Wasn't she driving a Mustang? And now they're on the corner, alms to the poor.
Man, like I ain't got this far in addiction, but there's people that like just imagine you start seeing people say they'll suck your dick and stuff for money.
I'll do that without the drugs. No, I'm just playing.
God,
No, Michael, those people are just called gay.
God. I heard there were some that done it, don't even gay at all.
Yeah, there's people that have gotten so, like you were saying, last night, people have gotten to the point where they're like pimping their kids out because they're so bad. So I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if they were doing that. Sorry, I'm trying to keep him from jumping on the computer. I don't know why he won't just lay down somewhere.
There's a rumor if you go to prison, right?
Yeah.
Say you have sex in prison with another man. There's a guy, there's people there straight that have done it. They said as long as you stop 3 months before you leave, you're not considered gay. That's what I've heard.
What if you never get out though?
I don't. 3 months before you die.
Yeah, if you're on death row, you're like, yo, bro, 3 days before I die, I'm not gay.
Yeah. There's one guy named DJ Delay. I've listened to stuff. He said what saved him was going to jail. He said right now, if I tried one hit of meth, I wouldn't stop until I got locked up.
That's a problem.
And he's honest about it at least. He said like he said, people want to stop, they just can't sometimes.
It's like that urge that never goes away.
Like meth's not physically addictive, but it's mentally addictive. It's
Which can be just as dangerous.
yes, it can. But say like your dealer nobody's got none around, you're gonna come off of it. But with heroin, you're gonna know the difference. That person's gonna be throwing up. With meth, you ain't gonna really be doing that.
You'll just be awake for like 5 days.
Yeah, I know some people. I ain't really. I heard you could do like a 20 rock of meth and be up for like 3 or 4 days.
I almost got tricked. You remember that girl that I used to work with? I told you about Jenny. She had a vape and she was like, "You want to hit this?" And I was going to just for the shits and giggles, but then she told me there was meth in it, and I was like, "No, it's not." Kind of find out she wasn't lying, and I was
How
like,
you know
"Thank
she
God."
was? How you know she wasn't lying?
She straight up fucking opened it and showed me.
How did she put meth in there though?
Frank, get off my computer, bro. Dude, calm the fuck down. I don't know. I have no idea how she put meth in there.
Was it rock still, or she put it on make it liquid?
It was like powdery, but you could see like white little specks here and there. And I was like, I ain't testing. And she was very skinny. Like she was beyond skinny. So I was like, I think she's telling the truth. And
I wonder if you could do that.
people I work with were
Wonder,
like, yeah, go ahead.
I wonder if you could do that with heroin.
Michael's gonna start putting heroin in his vape just
No,
to
because
bait the wall.
um, because just say like you shoot up, you make it waterize, and vape could be like waterized, and I don't know that would work, but I ain't gonna try it.
Right, vaporize it.
Yeah. Just say if you put, say you want to hide your heroin, you dump it all in water and you drink it, it'll make you high.
I wonder if it would have that same effect.
I mean, if you had enough, I know if you eat it, I hope you just start snorting all the water.
I wonder sometimes if you put, I don't know, if you put heroin into like a bong or something, would it work?
No, I don't think so.
What if you eat it?
No, you'll feel something, but it ain't gonna be. I'll put it this way: if you eat it, it's like 30% you feel. If you snort it, it's like 50. The dragon's like 40. Shooting up is like 80% feeling.
So what does that mean? Chasing the dragon?
Just off tinfoil and you smoke it. You like with a straw, smoke it through your mouth with a straw.
Are you supposed to hallucinate and see a dragon or something? Why do they call it
No,
chasing
I
dragon?
don't know. They just call it that.
I'm chasing dragon. Because Dylan used to listen to a song. He'd be like, I'm chasing dragons. These dragons got me something. Bum bum bum. Like, I didn't understand what the fuck it meant. But I was like, why is he listening to a song about chasing dragons. I was like, is it about LSD being high? Please get down off my computer, Frank. Are they chasing? God, this podcast is going to be a fucking shit show because of this dumb fuck. I don't know why he just keeps. Now he's walking out of my room. Thank God. I'd close the door, but he'd probably scratch the door and tear it all to pieces. He just knocked my phone on the floor. Now the dogs are barking. But sorry for the audio being shitty here and there because of him. But yeah, I think that chasing dragons. I was like, oh, what is this? Like I thought it was LSD, and people were like tripping off LSD, but I was wrong.
Chasing dragons it can be for meth or heroin.
But it's more common with heroin, right?
I think it's more common with meth actually, or probably both. I ain't for sure. Only time I saw somebody doing it in person was with meth. It wasn't real meth. What they call it, shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
And shake and bake is meth. It's just like, oh man, you just put it in a bottle, shake it up, and make it.
I don't sound bad at all. Still there?
I froze already.
Do what?
I didn't. You froze on me. I guess mine are freezing. You're freezing. Okay, we don't really know who's freezing.
Yeah, it just froze on both of us. You froze on me, I froze on you, and can you see that timer?
I don't see no timer.
Yep, it's saying 9 minutes and 51 seconds. Maybe it's because I'm the one in charge.
Yeah.
Fucking shithead. It says right here, remaining meeting time, and then it gives me a time, and it says upgrade the pro. If we start doing this podcast more, I'll probably upgrade the pro, just so I don't have to keep ending it.
Like I've known a girl in my she got caught for child abuse shooting up heroin with a kid in the car.
She got caught. What?
Shooting up heroin with
Kid
a
in the car?
Yeah. I couldn't do that.
She should smuggle the heroin into the kid's clothes. Okay, that was fucked up. I shouldn't have said that.
You'd be surprised the people that would say they get pulled over by the police, they'll put the heroin in the kid's car, in the kid's pockets or something.
Put it underneath them in the car seat. Put it in their shoe.
Yeah, my kid's 4 years old, but it ain't mine, it's his.
Lock them up. Frank, you don't need to get up here. Yeah, lock them up. Lock my 5-month-old up.
He ain't old enough to walk. How'd he get that? I don't know.
He's like Stewie Griffin.
Like athlete, just I know people in pain sometimes, but there's no sense for a doctor to give some 10-year-old some pain.
Hey kid, I know that you're fucked up, but you got ADHD. Let me give you some Xanax.
They don't give Xanax for ADHD.
What is it, Adderall?
Yeah,
What do they give Xanax for?
like anxiety, depression,
That's
stuff like
it. That's it. Anxiety and depression. Here, kid, you got anxiety and depression. Let me give you some Xanax. Let me give you the bars so they're even more powerful than the footballs.
Yeah, I could get Adderall now if I wanted to, because I could just go to the doctor and have ADHD.
I have depression and anxiety.
Just, but I don't know if they can give you anxiety medicine and Adderall at the same time, though. Some doctors will, some doctors won't.
I'll just tell them I ain't getting that type. I ain't getting that. I'll just go to one doctor for anxiety and get Xanax, and I'll go to another doctor to get Adderall.
Long time ago, you know how you go to doc, they fill your prescription.
Yeah.
Long time ago, like the 70s, 80s, you could go to 6, 7 doctors with the same, no, pharmacies with the same prescription. Keep going around.
Right.
I don't know, people printing them all, had a copy of their thing, or they would just give it back to you and just throw it away. I don't know. Or it might have been in a computer, but it didn't tell you if you went somewhere else. I don't know.
Not really sure. It's crazy
Yeah.
where we live in.
How did you get all these 900 pills? Oh, I got a prescription.
Yeah, my doctor hooked me up with 900 pills.
These
I'm like one
are
of them.
Oxycontin 80s. He gave you all that.
Don't worry about it,
I think that's
officer.
Florida.
Don't worry about it.
There's pill mills. Like, there are people from North Alabama, wherever. They would go to Florida, Arkansas. You just say, oh, my back hurts. They're going to give you pills. There was people in there as low as 13 years old doing it. You know it was a pill mill because they would be open at night and the parking lot would be full of people.
Damn. Be like, everybody get in line.
And it was a thing. People would be waiting there for a day at a time sometimes to be that many people.
Damn.
Yeah. The lady got in trouble though. This one was in Louisiana though.
Fuck. I'd be waiting in that line too. No, I'm playing.
The guy that got a bus, he said, now I wish I would have done it because at least they knew what they were getting before. Then someone ended up dying off of heroin.
Damn.
But people were dying off of regular Oxycontin.
I had one boy. I was at a haunted attraction I was working at. His name was Andy. He was like, "Look what I got, man!" And he lifted his tongue out like that, and it was like white
What?
stuff. I was like, "Bro, is that cum in your mouth?" He was like, "Nah, man, it's Oxycontin." And I was like, "Aren't those huge?" And he pulled some out, and those motherfuckers are big as hell. I was like,
He had
I think he had like only 4 on him.
he didn't have the real Oxycontin. Could he crush him up?
Yeah, he crushed, but he wasn't doing it with his hands. He was using like a hammer or something. He was like beating away. I was like, "Why are you using a dirty hammer?"
Oh, he had them hard ones because if it was a regular one, you could just crush it with a little card. It was good. Okay, he didn't have them real Oxycontins
He didn't have real ones.
because real ones ain't been around for a while. Really, only way you can get them, you gotta be like a darn cancer patient.
Somebody that we know got her dad got arrested for 17 oxycontins and something else a few years back. They
That's
put it all
17
over.
billion.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yep. 17 oxycontins in a little baggie. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Did he get in trouble? He had to go to jail for it?
I think he did for a little bit.
No, I mean
Okay.
after he went to court, did he go to jail for it?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, after he get bailed out, did he have to ever go back? That's what I'm wondering.
They never said anything else about it.
If I was him, I'd be like, I'm addicted to him. Oh no, I'm selling them. No, don't say that.
Be like, my doctor gave these to me.
In a
All
plastic
7.
bag.
Also, yeah, all in a zip. They'd be like in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, he ran out of bottles.
Doctors don't usually give it to you. The pharmacy gives it to you.
That's the thing. The pharmacy ran out of bottles. Since COVID happened, they've been on a short supply of bottles. So he gave me a small Ziploc bag.
Let's say you had a prescription for Oxycontin 40s 6 years ago. If you still got that bottle, I had a prescription. My name's on it. It might be 6 years old. Yeah, but I still got some left.
My luck is I'd put oxys in there and I'd be like, look, it's Oxycontin. They look there. It's hydrocodone, you dumb fuck. I'm like, oh.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? They both got "ine" in it. Oxycontin, hydrocodone. It's they'd be like, you dumb fuck.
I dyslexic.
They'd be like, nah, dog, you ain't dyslexic. You're just retarded. I'd be like, oh, that works, doc. So again, I get my What's the other one? Oxycodone?
Hey, officer, before I go to jail, can I snort this one last bag, please?
Yeah, let me crush this up. Let me get that good, sun kiss flavor in my nose. Because they're orange. So let me get that. Go ahead, let me get that baggie in my nose, Doc. All 17 of them at one time.
Yeah.
Snort one, swallow one, shoot the other one up.
Yeah. I wonder if you swallow heroin. Say if I swallowed it, can you make it come back up and get it back? I'm wondering. You might have throw up on it, but can you get it back?
You did the whole bag?
No. Yeah, like swallow it, the whole bag.
Might, maybe. It depends on if
Because
your stomach acid dissolved it immediately.
just say with a wax bag, say if you have regular bag like cocaine comes in, you could just put it in some water or something. With them bags, you got like say you got 7 bags. How you gonna open it up fast enough with cops pulling you over?
Right. This thing's about to cut off on me. I see it.
What is?
It says less than 1 minute. I don't know how many seconds it's got on this.
What is be done after this one?
You want to be done after this?
Yeah, we can do something. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go eat real quick and then
All right. See ya.
peace.
Peace.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
All right. Bye.